Hi Lewis, this is your peer critique video on the Power of a Superhero Film essay. I'm following the peer critique rhetorical analysis questions on the worksheet. So starting off with your source, you make it very clear in your introduction paragraph you're going to be talking about the Black Panther film. Um, and then you do have other sources stated within your essay as well. They're pretty good formatted throughout the essay, and they're used in key spots. The only issue is your works cited, which I will talk about that later. Overall, your thesis, you did a good job with your thesis. You made it clear what you're talking about, which was feminism and critical race theory. And you made it clear what you're talking about in this essay throughout your introduction paragraph. So moving on, synopsis. Um, you give a good background to it. The story of Black Panther. I did leave some notes in there. You had a few things that I think you should switch around. Also your let's see, that's your kind of what you're going to be talking about within your film as well with the critical race theory and feminist lens. Um, yeah, so I'll think. Yeah, so but you provide a clear overview of what you're talking about. Just a few little errors. I made a lot of notes within the essay as well. Um, moving on, organization. So apart from a few phrases throughout your essay, you do provide good overall organization. I thought with how you did your feminist lenses, those three paragraph first, and then you went into your critical race theory analysis. I thought you did a good job with that. Um, and you gave good examples. Um, there's a couple things I would reword. Like I said, I left it in the notes. And maybe include a little bit more evidence from the movie as well. Because you don't have a lot of that in there. And I think you only maybe used one. Yeah, you only cited the movie once. So I would definitely add a lot more, like even direct quotes or just descriptions of scenes within your essay as well, and that will help support your argument too. Um, let's see, support. So you have good sources. You have pretty good evidence. There are a few spots where it seems like the arguments are opinionated. So you would want to get rid of those opinionated arguments. I get you probably really like this film and might be one of your favorites, but we have to take a step back and realize that we're not promoting this film. We're providing an analysis of this film. Um, but overall, your sources do seem reputable. Pretty much all from companies I heard of. So, also, I'm going to talk about your works cited now. I left a note within the essay, but it is formatted incorrectly. So, I formatted my works cited correctly, and it has to be alphabetized by either the last name of the author or director or the title of the article. And then you have to like format it a really weird way. So you can either look at my works cited or go on to Purdue OWL. They have a clear explanation of what you need and how you need to format it properly. Um, yeah, that's all you really need to do for that. Also your movie for Black Panther. I do not believe you need all the big stars within the actual citation. From what I got when I cited Star Wars, all I needed was the director and the release date, and I think the film company as well. So definitely look into that. If you need help like citing sources, use EasyBib. You've probably heard of them before, but it's it's a free service. You just go on, you can plug in your URL, and it finds the source and formats it in the proper way. Um, so going on to development, I thought you had, I thought it was really well organized, and you really kind of built up to it. And I thought it was good that you did feminist first. That was good just to really get into what we were talking about. Um, and then you dove into the hard, critical race theory. Um, so the critical race theory didn't have many sources. So maybe provide a little bit more sources, like when you said that the actors were wearing clothing. Um, Maybe provide some evidence for that, or more evidence from the movie, like I said earlier. But you can definitely work more evidence into this essay as it is. Um, but overall, you did a good job developing throughout your thoughts and then tying them both together at the end. There were a lot of grammar issues, and things that just didn't really flow well. I made a lot of notes from what I could find. So definitely try to read your essay thoroughly and read it slowly and read it out loud, and see if it actually flows together smoothly. Um, and it was just like you miss an S or used it instead of in or something like that. But definitely check the notes for that. But overall, it was a really good essay. I enjoyed reading it. I liked Black Panther as well. I thought it was a good movie. Yeah, good job.